Okay. Yeah. So functions are like the set of the code, okay, which we can call upon as per our requirement. Okay. Like like I showed you on that day in one of my files. So here it is. Like we have this function which will decide whether a number is even or number is odd. Okay. So I have like passed a value to it 2. Okay, and it tell me like it is even. Then again I am calling it in a list. Okay, I am like checking the values for the list whether they are odd or even, and the my function is able to tell me, if you see, like 1 is odd, 1 is odd, 2 is even, 4 is even, 3 is odd, 5 is odd. Okay. Similarly, we have a concept of function overloading as well, like where what we can do is like we can call a function within the function. Okay, so like this reading list. Here I will be passing this list, and then here, okay, I will be again calling this function node I. Oh, sorry. So even odd I. Okay. So here, if you see, there are two functions. Okay, one is this reading list. So if I call this reading function list now, okay, and pass the argument of list 1 to 8, so it will also work in same way only. It's running. Okay. Oh, sorry, spelling mistakes. So here it is, reading list. I will let just a second. What was the name? Oh, sorry, it was list underscore 1. So list underscore 1. I think that should work. Yep. So it's working. Odd, 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 even, even, odd, odd. Okay. So like I have a function even, odd, and I have another function where I am like calling the list. Okay. So def reading list 1. I am passing here. Okay. And here I am then reading the value from the list for I in list 1. And whatever value I am coming, I am passing it through even not function. So this is called function overloading, calling a function within a function. You got it?
Yep.
So reading list is a function, and even odd is also a function. So I am calling a function within a function. Similarly, you can call a numerous number of functions within a single function. There is no like
This function, we defined the first one, right? As a kind of variable. We defined it. The first
sorry?
go up, up, up.
Yeah.
Go up.
Yeah, here the first one is defined here. Yeah, you can redefine it the way you want to. There is no issue in redefining it.
What we say def means we define,
Right.
and
when we name it, when we call a when we name it, so then it means like calling it, like when we are like writing the method like this. So like this. So whenever you do like this, so this is calling the function. Okay, this is defining the function where you will be passing the argument, and this will be calling the function. Here while calling,
when you define that,
yeah,
find reading list
yeah,
at the top. Okay, hold on. This is like we put we create ours for ourselves like a variable, right? So define even on
yeah,
all in bracket x, and
yeah.
then just we put the column if x is what? If x is what the percentage, what is that? What does that mean when we define that?
This is like no. This is just for checking. This is an arithmetic operation. This is just for checking whether a number is odd or even. Okay. So like suppose I am passing 2 to it. So now take it like this. Let me explain you.
Is it or what is like if x is?
Let me explain you on a very minute level. So it will work like this. Okay. If 2 modulus 2 equal to 0.
What is that? What is the two percentage one is what? What do you mean?
This is modulus. This is modulus. It will be dividing it. It will make division of 2 and 2. Okay, and if the remainder is 0, okay, then it will print even. So it means it is an even number. Okay.
Okay.
And if else, it will go to the print odd. So this is how the function will
Okay,
work.
okay. Hold on. Yeah.
Yeah,
Is
this
it
is a this
divide?
is
Oh, okay, yeah, I got it now. Is it gonna
yeah
be x divide for by two?
yeah
Uh,
and giving, and it will, this thing will return the remainder. Okay, after
uh,
dividing, whatever will be the remainder value that it will be returning.
okay,
Cool.
yeah, I forgot it that I like
No
this
issues. Yeah.
percentage sign percentage
Hmm. Let me make a note for you here. Just give me a second. Okay, I will make a note for you.
operation. I forgot it that operation. That's what it just.
No worries. Just give me a second. Okay. Let me just do it for you.
Yeah. Don't worry, I will get it.
So we have plus for addition. We have minus for subtraction. We have star for multiplication. We have slash for division.
So, okay, division, slab for division,
Yeah.
right? Okay, so why you have it x
Telling you. This is for modulus.
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 This is what I don't know that, yeah.
Okay, so modulus, what modulus do is like it will be dividing 2 by 2 and it will be returning as a remainder. Okay, like suppose if I pass here 3, okay, 3. So now when we do 3 modulus 2, so it will be returning as 1. Okay, because like when we divide 3 by 2, so it will not be division like accurately. So it will be returning 1. Okay, so then it will not be able to go to it and it will print odd. So 3 is an odd number, that's why.
Okay,
Right?
modulus is doing converting to whatever remainder we have.
Yes,
It
yes.
is rounding to the next even or odd number. Is that what it is?
No. What modulus will do is like it will perform simple division like this. So suppose I have 25 and I do 25 modulus 4. Okay, what first it will do is like it will 25 4. So when I divide 25 by 4, what I will have 6. Okay, plus I will have one remainder as well. Okay, so what the modulus will return? The modulus will return 25 modulus 4. It will return only 1. Okay, you understand?
Only one?
Yeah,
No,
because 6 will not be returned because that is like already divisible by 25. Like 6 into 4, 24 plus 1, which is a remainder value.
okay.
Cool? Yeah.
Okay. That means, let's say 25 for 6 for 6. Okay, 25 for 6. Go ahead. 25 for 6.
Yeah, 25 modulus 6 will return 5, right? Because 6 into 5 is 30. So the remainder is 5. So the output will be 5. Similarly, if you go for 45 modulus 10, okay, so this will return 4. Okay, similarly 50 modulus 8. Okay, so 8 into 6, 48. So modulus will be 2. The remainder values. Okay.
Oh, it will remain display. Okay, perfect.
You got it?
Yep.
Yeah. Similarly, we have this function. This returns the square values. Okay, like suppose I write down 2 hyphen 2. Okay, like this 2 cap 2. So it will return 2 into 2 means 4. Similarly, if I write 2 cap 4, so it will multiply 2 4 times like this.
Yep.
2 into.
That's exponential, right?
Yeah, exponential. Yeah, exponential. Yeah.
Okay, that's gonna be 16 something.
Yeah. So these are the arithmetic operations. Okay. So this is how the functions work, right?
Okay.
Yeah, I have kept it like this only so that you can understand. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I didn't know. That was module stuff. I didn't know.
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect.
Okay. Let's move forward. Yeah, here is one more function only. Okay, let me show you like what it do. So what it is doing is like it's a swap function. Okay, so x value like is 2, y is 3, then they are calling swap xy. So I will explain you from very minute level. Okay, so when
The
this
swap
function,
is
yeah,
interchanging, replacing each other.
yeah, it will do like this only. So how it
Oh,
is doing like this. So first of all, the temp will be like will be 2 because like our x is 2. Okay, then 2 will be equal to y. Okay, because x is 2. Okay, then y will be equal to what? Temp. Okay, so y is 2. Okay, so the values will be here interchanged. You understand? Like the y, we have assigned y as 3, but
yep,
it will be
yep.
interchanged. So let me now run it so that you can see like what is happening. Just give me a second. Just print it. Wait. Sorry. So we'll just print here, print x and y. Okay, within the function only we are writing it, so that whenever it is executed, so see, we have assigned x as 2, y as 3. What is our output coming? It is coming as 3 and 2.
Okay, perfect.
Perfect.
So,
Yeah. So this is how it will work. Okay. I am giving you one task as well for which I will be checking for you from tomorrow. So task will be, let me tell you, you need to create a function. Okay. Oh, sorry. I will be sharing this whole with you so that you can solve it here only. Okay. And then,
all right.
cool. Yeah. So you need to define a function which will take a list as input, having take list having 5 numbers, 5 integers. Okay, 5 different integers as input, and you need to perform square exponential of them and print the values. Okay, so this is what you need to do. This is your task. I am leaving this one here blank, so you just need to put your solution here. Okay,
Okay,
and we will discuss it tomorrow. Cool.
perfect. Perfect.